Eventually, we worked out how to fix this. Alright.
What business does an elf, a man, and a dwarf have in the Riddermark?
We come in friendship. We search for a company of fellow warriors. Mithrandir seeks you. Assemble your forces and meet him east of Helm's Deep.
Gandalf has long been our trusted advisor. We shall marshal followers as quickly as possible. What of you?
The wizard requested I aid in rallying your men.
Look for your friends, but do not trust to hope. It has forsaken these lands.
We're gruff and grumpy. There we go. Unwind our GameCube controller. We can get back to it. You've received a new video! Why don't you think my controller is plugged in? It definitely is plugged in, game. That's an interesting problem. What if we plug it back in? Off and on again. Then it's happy.
I must gather Irma's scattered force. In this you can lend your aid. Our hopes travel with you. But you must search Rohan, for their legacy is scattered.
Sorry for the
their
didem.
paths dispersed. I shall go to Edoras and free their king while you do this. The elves will ready their people for the struggle that comes. War looms. And while I should attempt to persuade King Theoden otherwise, I expect he will retreat to Helm's Deep.
Okay, that's about
for
as
a
good as we
final
can make it.
stand. Soon, Salaman's evil will be broken, and you will be free of him forever.
There. Sorry about the fiddling, but it makes itself a pain. Perfect. Okay. Level up, level up. What do we want for her? Always more speed. And for you, that makes your health a nice number. I guess a little more mana? No, you also more speed. Yeah, got it working again. In between races, I managed to read up and work out how to fix my misunderstanding. It was on me. Why don't you think my C-stick is plugged in? Or maybe this isn't a location where we can... Okay, yeah, it was not a location we're allowed to fiddle with the camera. Save. You've unlocked new stuff in evil mode. Boom. Everyone's attack. Ow. That's fine. Mana restore. Haste yourself first. Then it should be shield thing. Shield thing doing its work. Dot the wizard. Earthwall all but run out. Have everyone attack him. What a gun! And a miss. It's kind of worrying that that didn't... There we go, we've killed him! You need to big heal dwarf. Earthwall doing its thing. She kind of needs to heal herself. Then there was one. Heal main character man. Big miss. That's actually quite bad. Big miss. Heal him up again. Stop missing! Miss, miss, miss. Okay, sick of that. Fireball can't miss. Neither can water gun. Level up, level up. Female villager. I live because of you, but you need to save the warrior who still fights on in our village.
Saruman turns Rohan into a battlefield. He has used his power to drive them into a war they cannot win. He cares not, for the destruction will prevent Rohan from mobilizing in Gondor's defense. One by one, the villages of the Riddermark will burn, their horsemen disperse, their will weaken. As all of the land flees south to Edoras, Saruman's armies will march on what remains.
Saruman destroying the horses. He's doing God's work. We should probably be supporting him is what the video tells us. Stat ups for you. More strength. Bit more speed.
Hurry! A warrior is trapped here!
Help random lady. Okay. Mana restore. Although, what's this new thing? Reduces all spirit power depth. No, I don't care about that. Dual axe. Double cleave. Battle haste. Anti-Uruk or anti-Warg. Sure, battle haste seems fine. And then everyone gets a block. Big miss. Thiefcraft. Steal item or seize skill, which isn't actually learn skill, it's just yoink action AP, yoink mana. Her abilities are nice and cheap. Boost team attack. Nice solid hit. Oh, well, goodbye girl, we'll miss you. Double attack. You. I don't like the girl enough to want to revive her, unfortunately for her. Big miss. You should die to Dot now. Big miss. Reapply the shield effect. Double hit. Oh, come on. You need to actually hit. You know what? This can't miss. And then there was one. Earthwall Jutsu doing its thing. Come on! And then there was one. Miss. fuck's sake. No. We're gonna have to burn an item. Do I not have a, like, full heal one person? Apparently not. That's the best we have. Still no hit. 6 hits in a row this thing has dodged. Fine, I'll use the stupid healing that I didn't want to use. Grizzle, grizzle. Increase our hit chance. Fireball cannot miss. Mana restore. Hail, Pablo Marquez. G'day, g'day, welcome, welcome. I guess just normal attack. Fireball win. How goes Lords of Final Fantasy? Pretty well, Jake. Pretty well. A new helmet.
I can only kill them once.
Is this your village?
It was. Most are dead. Many of my friends and family have fled this place. Where are they bound? I know not. Perhaps the ford? And south to Edoras.
That is our road.
Then you may join me. I must find them. What do you carry that makes you worthy? Wrath. Ruin. A few trinkets. That is all that remains of my life here.
Yes, let the anger flow through you. Okay, channel updated, new video.
Here on the frontier, Rohan's families farm the land and hunt their food. It is not an easy life. In times of need,
You don't say.
all able-bodied men ride to war, as did the brothers of this woman who you aided. Scarce in material goods, her family was forced to trade far and wide for necessities, and now their whereabouts are unknown. She now must travel south and search the plains. Aid her in this, for her destiny entwines with yours.
Boop. Alright. Movie basically says, welcome new girl to the party, even if you are somewhat suspicious. She can have the new hat. What skills does she have, and what level ups does she have? She is primarily a dex person. Okay, so she was the one you were meant to use against the archer. Strength. Some more health. Maybe one more spirit. And your skills. Rage of the Maiden. Or Poison Wounds. Ooh, it's like toxic. Or... These sound functionally the same. I guess the poison one. Steel health sounds more attractive, I agree. It's so close to finishing, we might as well let that passive finish, and then you don't get to choose. Save point. Why not?
Your riders gather near Helm's Deep. Eomer will join you there.
Riders in the village. View new video.
I must be brief, Gondorian, for great events have been set in motion. I ride to send Eomer to war. Grima flees to Isengard, filled with wrath. Saruman will feed upon his anger and treachery. They will send out their fastest riders to slay the refugees. They will be led by Shaku, a servant whose mind he has long possessed. Others ride ahead of you, Gondorian. Shaku's warg bands fill the hills. Stay alert.
Bless me. Saruman has deployed the wolves to eat the refugees. Go save them, says the video. There was also seemingly something over this direction. No, that seems to be too far back. So instead, let's continue this way. A chest that I didn't notice. Fight. Okay, how are we gonna do this? You need to become Elf Girl. Oh, she leveled up, so she is fully healed. I thought I needed to heal her. Haste. Might as well haste her as well. If she's already got high speed, why not give her infinite speed? Ow! Misses her counter. Kill the weak one first. Or, you know, miss, even though she supposedly has, like, infinite dexterity. That's really aggravating. Okay, start you dying. And after I bothered hasting her as well. Haste thyself. Bring back injured person. She is not staying in. Absolutely not. That seems the most reasonable. You love this game? And what a gun! Okay. Still alive! No, it dies to its damage over time, right? Yeah, it should die to its damage over time. It was your first RPG. She needs to heal herself with Big Heal. Counter. Very dead. Then it's 3v2. You, please set up defenses. Then big heal Dwarfman. Beautiful. Earth Wall Jutsu blocks the damage. Earth Wall Jutsu blocks the damage. No, at this point she might as well just start using her sword attacks. So, try and dot the healthy one. Double attack the one that isn't dotted. That probably spends the last of the Earth Wall. Your Earth Wall was... Yep, also had a reasonable amount left. Basic attack. Miss. Fluid Strike again. She gets so many attacks. Fireball. Can't miss. What a gun. Can't miss. Smack. Win. So the fights have gotten a bit tougher again, these new class of enemies. Level up for Dwarf, level up for Elf Girl. Unfortunately, more people means more needing to swap around. We need Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. You, friend. I can't believe you need more health, but you kinda do, so 1 health, 1 dex. She, 1 strength, 1 speed. Oh, and what level is Lady? I should actually look at that. Level 35. So actually I need to swap in Archer Man. He's dragging behind again. Ow! Haste Dwarf. that kills Bera, I'm going to be quite annoyed. Good. You are swapping out for Archer Man, who is then going to use Frenzy. Give Dwarfman regen. And then can you put to sleep the guy at the back? Yes. Good. Shield, all three. Earth Wall no Jutsu. Doton. She can haste up our archer. That was with the Earth Wall? That's worrying. Okay. What a gun. The mage. The mages are weak to water gun. Fireball. They're not creatures. You've only got enough for one more nice attack. Normal attack them. Big miss. She is going to need to heal herself. Big miss. I'm getting kind of annoyed at this rate of missing that we're having with the new enemies. You definitely need to big heal Archer Man. Sleeping guy has woken up. Quit missing. There we go. Ow! No, just fireball, and then he'll be dead. Okay, then there were three. Big heal him. Oh, good lord. know what? We might need to use a heal everyone thing. That's nowhere near enough health. Yeah, those should tell you how much it's gonna be. Water gun the rear guy. Yeah, it was about 100, but still, it wasn't a lot. Big heal, supposedly. I'd love to do that, but we should bring back the other person first. Mana restore. Woof. No, that's okay. And that's enough mana that we can set up the block. Healing lady, heal thyself. First duty of every healer is to keep themselves alive. Reduce miss rate, increase dodge rate. Earth wall doing its thing. Big heal. Hero man. Attack one. And then heal dwarf and we're all good. Double hit, the weakened one. Big miss. Big heal, the dwarf. And now we're okay. Everyone's on high health, we have our buffs set up. Water gun the rear guy. Fireball. Is that enough that the dot now kills you? Not quite. So do your basic sword attack. She'll need to heal herself. And he dies to the dot. Okay, a lot rougher of a fight than I would have liked. 2 level ups. And some new clothes. No, double your hit rate. Well, double invest in your hit rate. Bring those up to nice round numbers. This is somewhere that we haven't gone.
Join with Eomer at Helm's Deep. War comes.
Oh, so this was their other group of horses. Sure. A new video.
You must know how events are changing as you travel toward Edoras. I emerged from Fangorn with my companions. Shadowfax of the Maris of this land consented to carry me forth in haste. We did not tarry, reaching the Golden Hall as quickly as our mounts could carry us. There I shall lift Saruman's curse and steel Rohan for war.
Gandalf says, I'm going to cleanse Mr. King who has been infected.
Your force is needed. Ride to Helm's Deep.
The King of Rohan has a son, Theodred, and guards others of his family. Eomer, who is banished, and Eowyn, a shield maiden of Rohan. Theoden's son was slain by Saruman's orcs. With him perishes the future of his line. With him perishes Theoden's hope. The king shall despair. This bodes ill for the people of Rohan. Theodred enters the tombs of his forebears, but leaves behind a war that must be won. Gondorian, you must help them defend their kingdom. Their future is up to you.
King is sad, his son is dead. A video. Save. Now, we haven't explored everything in here, so presumably these things can have stuff in them that I haven't seen. Yep, a treasure chest. Doggo! Become girl. Surely the dog doesn't have items. No, it does. It has a long bottom rally. God, she is flimsy. There's an upper ground in here. Ooh, rotation battle. They could have put more effort into differentiating the faces in the turn order. They're not great images, the little mini faces. No. Try and anti-orc the orc. She's so useless. Waste a revive on her. No, you aren't worth existing, lady. But I'm not allowed to swap her out. Well, that's great. Then anti-dog the dog. How useful reviving her was. Make it so that when he dies, he at least comes back. The orc one. And the orc that's been more weakened. But I suspect we die here. Can you make yourself come back to life? Yes. His thing should trigger. She barely holds on. Her thing triggers on herself. And what's the new thing? Grants full immunity but can't take action. Okay, so you have a, like, protect someone who's... You could maybe use that with Taunt well, but I think Taunt only lasts 1 round. Haste thyself. Eliminate one of them. Set it up so that he comes back to life if he dies. Then she needs to do it to herself again. How many times can he revive? in one fight. Anti-orc, that one. Set yourself up to come back to life. I live, I die, I live again. She dies, she comes back to life. Set up that if he dies, he comes back. Anti-orc, the orc, then we're down to the doggos. She needs to make herself come back to life if she dies. Then finally we can think about getting the other person to life again. But I'd rather water gun you. You revive other person. Swap? I don't know how you control which direction they swap, which is frustrating. No, again. I want new damaged person at the back. Yeah, like that. Now you can be armor boosting him. Good. Double attack or anti-orc. Anti-orc that. You. Armor up. Elf girl. No, she was meant to live because of the new armor. Oh well, she comes back to life. And that unfortunately gets rid of the armor effect. Heal him. We need to get her counter. God, you're useless. What if we swap you out now? Can I? I'm not allowed to swap her out? Fine then. Haste yourself for some reason. And then there were two. You just skip. Elf Girl actually needs to reset up her come back to life on herself. You're not allowed to do anything. Finish Doggo 1. Water gun. Whew. Level up for Morwen, but not for the two people that were not allowed to swap in and out. Grizzle, Grizzle, Grizzle. New video.
The smallest of this world are about to perform the greatest of deeds. This is foretold.
Took forever.
The last of Saruman's pursuing orcs have awakened the most powerful of the Ents. They shall now gather with many of their friends, and the Ents will find the will. They will march now to war, freeing you, my friend.
Alright. Video clip says, Ents attack Saruman. How close is Elf Girl to a level up? So close. You need health, lady. 100% invest in your health. She needs some health. Thank you. Repaired. Everyone else is fine. We need to go down the two other little side tracks here. And then this one. And then we're done here. Or are we? Did we actually go to the end of the first place? I should make sure that we went to the end of this one. If we didn't, I'll feel silly. No, I don't remember coming outside, so I mustn't have. How do I get up there? Chest. Chest. From here. And we're not allowed downwards either, which is a little bit silly. Okay, I don't really feel like that was worth coming here, but oh well. I had no way of knowing what was here beforehand. Got to explore to find out. Chest and save.
Halt! By order of the king.
We seek to pass.
I must find my family.
I obey my orders, lady. None shall pass without permission.
Come, let us gather Rohan's riders. That shall make our case.
Okay, so you're not allowed to do this until we've found the last group of horse people, is what I'm hearing. It would be really helpful if we could actually zoom the map out more and see where we're meant to find them. Haste yourself. Haste yourself. Attack up everyone. So we've got attack and we've got hit chance. We should be good for actually attacking. I'll give Lady that she does do good damage. Counter, critical, killed. She is all but killed in one hit. At least she does massive damage on the counter. Heal her. Level up for Elf Girl, level up for Human. We should spend our new level ups. Health speed. No, you don't need spirit. Health. Hit chance. Ow! Heal up. Glass cannon, new lady. Give everyone hit chance. Haste thyself. Give everyone damage. I'd rather take the walk out. Big miss. I'd like to set up a dot on you. That's so much unpleasant damage. Mana restore. Try hitting them again. Heal her or set her to come back to life? Heal her so she keeps the buffs. Extra anger you away. Finish you. Heal thyself. And then lastly heal man. Alright. How are we for everyone's level? 36. 36, 35, 39, 38. So I need to trade out him, and in theory our healer, but our healer can't functionally be swapped out. They're too necessary. There's still a thing that we're supposed to do back here, according to the minimap. One sec. Cough, cough, cough. Thank you for your patience. These people?
Aomir's force rides east. Make for Helm's Deep.
Now we might be allowed over the bridges that we weren't allowed before.
Thanks to you, we warned all the riders we could. Our force must now gather for war. A great battle comes, and we shall sweep the Uruks from our land. Regroup your force. Then drive on towards the Snowborn Bridge. Good luck.
Yeah. He says go to the bridge. The bridge that was not open before. New video.
I must tell you now of the role that Ents will play in the war to come. In their innocence, they have lived in Middle-earth through many ages, sometimes in hostility, oft-times in peace. In their arrogance, the Uruk-hai think themselves an unstoppable force who none can master. Saruman's pride will cause his fall. When his army spills from Orthanc, it will be lightly defended. Watch at dawn of a day most desperate, for then their might will be revealed.
Video basically says Saruman is going to empty his castle. The Ents should attack then. I know the minimap says to go that way, but I want to try going to the bridge first. She's so flimsy. Heal her. Haste yourself. I meant to trade him out for Archerman. Maybe we can put the human to sleep. And the other orc. Big miss. Water gun. And there was one. No! Not again! Oh, thank God. If that misses, it's really, really bad. No, we're fine. Good. Heal. Lady. Blind boy. She wanted to heal herself anyway, which just makes it all the more attractive to do that. All right. Level up. Level up on the dwarf that wasn't even in the fight. Spend our new stats. She desperately needs health. Dwarf. I kind of like the idea of pushing your health for 100. Okay, what does the bridge have to say now? Please say, yes, you are allowed to cross. Yes, the bridge is now open. Frenzy, why not? more of them show up. Well, we put middle one to sleep. And other one to sleep. Yes! Good dodge. Counter. Make yourself quicker. Grant yourself haste. Kill the one that you counted, maybe. Or, you know, miss. That can happen. You definitely need to heal. I'll cheat, girl. No, that was meant to be the man. My bad. Exclamation mark idiot. I deserve it. Finish them. Okay. Wait, what? No, 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 no. What's this? There's now more of them. Well, he's swapping out, as much as I wish he could stay in. Shield everyone. Earth Wall Jutsu did its work. Try and set up the dot on you. Big miss. Ow! Big heal her. Yep, she would have been dead then if not. Unfortunately, the others have woken up again. Big miss. I kind of like the idea of water gunning you and probably killing you. Almost. I want that person gone. She needs to swap out, even though I don't like it. You're going to give everyone regenerate mana. You're going to keep working on this so that we can maybe get our counterattack. We need the hit chance one. And the dodge chance as well. Looks like everyone's wall jutsu has run out. So we could happily set up wall jutsu again. Heal him. Wall doing its job. His wall runs out. Try and dot you while we kill the other one. Big miss. Come on! That's getting a bit much. Fireball jutsu! No, I want you to use that. I really need to finish leveling you up so that you get your counterattack. Or leveling up that skill. Who needs the healing the most? That would be Elfman. No, Dwarfman. Then him. All right. But you aren't a threat because it's 3v1, so no. Heal him. Fireball. I'd kind of like you to just full heal yourself. Alright. Hey, Ninja. Yeah, we're still going. We managed to get this working again. Level up, level up, level up. Funny story, new video.
Saruman counts on the slowness of the Ents to anger. He plans to cut this forest quickly. His orcs tear out the trees to feed his madness. The iron they pound is the sound of their own death warrant. For when the Ent sees the fate of their kind,
You're playing
their
Deso
rage
Driver?
shall know no bounds.
Okay. The trees are getting angry and will attack Saruman, says the
My
video.
family would have fled this way. They did not strike for Edoras. They must risk more dangerous White Mountain paths.
How can we find them in the midst of this?
I suggest you locate one of their maps. Since you now prize the cause of these people over the elves. Because of one pretty face.
I think she's trying to have a go at us for letting the new team member on, and she's jealous. Is meant to be the concept here. You need con, dex, dex, dex. Sick of missing. These enemies are all too annoying to hit. Dex, dex. That is all. Where are we now? We're in the Horselands. You need health, unfortunately. You are too flimsy. Time to check our skills again and our equipment. We have a new sword for you. It wants us to change to this one. So 40 plus 4, 49 plus 5. And actually better stats adds, so yes. That's all for you, for her. Slightly older elven boots, but older equals better. Yeah, older equals better. Older equals better for your chest plate. And for her sword, 30 plus 3 versus 27 plus... No, surely you don't want me to go to that one. Maybe it wants me to go to this one? But it's only plus 2 game. No, it's worse. I don't want it. You. No new dwarf stuff. Her. She can actually have some armor. And you, a slightly different short bow. 24 plus 3, instead 31 plus 3. Yes, it's better. And then skills. You're still learning that. Here's the one that Fernheim was mentioning before about allows us to run away. Immune to fear. I probably should have done the evasion one over that, but whatever. Nothing useful. And then the other two are nope. For her. Leech action points over time. Make someone insta the next attack. Increases the effectiveness of her haste. Yes. More so than the Shadow Resist. That doesn't matter, and we're still learning Dispel. We don't use these ones enough to be actually leveling up this tree, which is a bit sad. Do I want an attack that causes fire damage and then does more fire damage over time, or Thorn's Shield? I probably want the Fireball. I'm quite happy with the Shield Everyone. I don't know that I want Shield Everyone that also does Thorns. Seems to be a bit duplicating. Even more health is fine. What would be good is if he got a counter. She's doing the poison enemies, the steal health. Slightly increases her armor, even though she has basically none. Yeah. And then nothing. And finally him. Hit 2 people. Paralyze an enemy, or... a ranged attack that prevents a foe from attacking for a while. Or... blinds all enemies. That seems somehow better than that, honestly. But I probably shouldn't abandon it now that we're partway through learning it. Sleep affects everyone? Yes. Yes, sleep affects everyone. And you're still learning how to make potions. Haste yourself. Counter. This attack usually does a lot of damage to us. Yes. It almost kills Mr. Dwarf. You need to trade out. I guess for him. He will frenzy. He will give you regen. And he will sleep that guy. You will cast nothing because you're out of mana. You will eat a Giga Potion. That's not that much. Kind of disappointing, really. Yeah, those things definitely need to say how much they do. I guess we're going with that one then. Full heal. She can then haste him. No, you... He's barely taken one hit and he's already dead. There's no point hasting him, we're gonna have to swap him out. We could give him the come back to life thing as our solution instead. And that would also fix him being on low mana. You cast the big block. Blind the guy, why not? Big miss. The wall does its thing. The wall does its thing. Your wall had already run out. You can probably just baby heal him. Wall does its thing. You come back to life and restore your mana. The big deal there is restoring the mana, because it lets him do his multi-attack. Which will then mean we can put multiple people to sleep. Now it's 2v3 effectively. The enemy has also got a sleep ability now? Yes. Not like that. But what are we to do? Wound their mage. Frenzy. Then just double normal attack them. Big miss. Not a miss. That wakes her up. She heals him. Leaving wound the last guy. Big miss. She desperately needs to heal herself. Quit missing! And now you're almost dead. Okay, the asleep one dies. She needs to heal herself. It's fine. Try to do the damage over time to the last healthy one. Success. You need to trade out. But it's not like she can really take a hit either. Yeah. She'll trade out a... She's taken the one hit that she can actually take. Double attack the wizard. They're trying to keep my mage asleep. Big miss. Arguably I should have used Fireball. Because I can't miss. Set up the mana restoration one. Big heal the dwarf. And now we're safe. Now we can try leveling up some skills by spamming out the cheap basic attacks. Dot's the new guy. Finish off the weaker one. Or at least try to. Big miss. At least their counter misses as well. He's gonna need a heal. Pretty bloody soon. Big heal for the dwarf. Damage over time. Cleaving wound. So in theory we could do the other dot to each of them. But your next hit just kills you. Double dot the new one. 1. And... 2. Finish off the old one. Big heal. Main character man. Beautiful. They die of dot. We worked out how to get it working again, Akaturbo. So why not? Not getting to heal up at the end is a bit sucky, but maybe this will be enough experience to level up and heal. Absolutely not. A new bow. And a new hat. Yeah, it is better. And the bow. $31 plus 3 or 52 plus 4. Definitely a lot more damage. The next battle is a tough one. Please no spoilers, Pablo. But we will make use of that information, I guess. We'll heal up. There. Isn't it all hard battles? No. Towards the end of the, we're about midway through the second world Dwalki. It was really easy. Like I was high-speeding the game and just button mashing attack, 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 basic attack. Haste thyself. Fireball one of them. Extra people show up. Give everyone mana regen. Counter. That's a lot of damage on turn 1. Dodge and hit rate. Haste him. Oh, we can take one more of those, but then that's it. Nice dodge. She's on the edge of death. We will use one of our big full party heal ones. Yes. Who doesn't have haste? Man doesn't have haste. Now everyone is hasted. Man never has haste. Ow! Ow! Okay. I kind of want to water gun that thing. And then fireball it, and it's gone. Please say that it doesn't have a replenishment. Ow. Ow. You know what? Where was that full heal our whole team? Three dudes mow down a whole army. 3 struggle. In fairness, there were 6 here, Rolling Ninja. 6. Where was our heal, everyone? I don't want some health, I want all health. But I guess that's the best we have? Maybe you're not allowed to use more than one per fight? Some. Armor. Some. Greater. Some. Full. But it's only one person. Yeah, the Valinor medicine there we can't select is presumably the thing that I used before. So we'll just do the greater one and see how good that is. The answer is nowhere near good enough. Big heal yourself. Healer's first duty is to keep themselves alive. think I only had one. I think it's the one that's grayed out. But maybe I only had one. So we have Fellowship's Grace and Company of Valor. We don't have Company's Might. Now the orcs are getting crabby. Ow. Big heal him. He's the closest to death. Can we kill the first Urukai? Not quite. You, however, finally have enough mana to set up the group shields. That buys us a bit of time. Right. Earthwall Jutsu. Earthwall Jutsu. Absorb damage. Which gives enough time for her to be allowed to heal herself. That one dies of dot. Earthwall Jutsu. Anti-Urukai the Urukai. Big heal the dwarf. And now I think we're okay. We're all on full health. We have a partial wall left. Sword, anti-Urukai the Urukai. Big miss. Fireball the archer. Water gun the archer. I'm intentionally leaving the frontline people alone where I can because I'm worried that more of them will come like in the previous fight. Whereas the archers seemed unlikely to respawn. Anti-Urukai the Urukai. Big miss. Anti-Urukai the Urukai. Surely the third time you'll hit. There we go. Then there were two. Heal up the dwarf. Counter. Then there was one. Basic attack. Basic attack. Big miss. Basic attack. Basic attack. We want to unlock her counter-attack skill. Alright. Yeah. Not even that much experience, honestly. A new chest plate and a new ring. And a new video.
The war in these lands begins. Saruman scouts with his Kreben while he devises his plans. His Urukai scouts now swarm through Rohan, cutting roads and assaulting villages. His main army marshals as an unstoppable force, bound for the heart of Rohan. For Edoras, where we now hasten, cannot be defended against such a horde. If they choose not to face Saruman in the open field, they will retreat to their ancient fortresses. I do not have time now to give you the aid you require, but all shall become clear in time.
Gandalf says horsemen retreat to mountain. I will come eventually, but I'm kind of busy. What do I want you to have? I want you to have some more mana. You were annoyed that you couldn't cast more walls. You need health. She needs health. And there was new items. So... Third Age chestplate. It is... basically just double the armor. And... this makes him not as good against magic, but better against physical people. I don't think anyone else has anything. Yeah. Is the game polite enough to put a save point here? It isn't. Then you know what? I am okay with spending some time doubling back to that save point at the start of the bridge. No. Activate Zoomy mode. No.
The approach to Edoras. I expect Grima to have betrayed it by now. I must gather more men. Mithrandir will soon summon us to battle. Farewell, Gondorian.
New scene.
Every hour the future of Rohan grows darker. Already those villages that lie near Isengard have been put to the sword. The villagers across the plains fight bravely, seeking to save what they can. Their horses and their future are all that matter to them. All are swept from this land like leaves before the wind. They make their sacrifice, my friend. Will you?
Okay. Horse people getting slaughtered, says the video.
This was the doing of a man they called Grima.
I know this creature. Word of him spread to Gondor.
I thought you were of Rohan.
Only now. My family once served the steward, but his mind was poisoned against my father. I suspect Grima. We must crush this worm now, or he shall intercept the refugee column and slaughter it.
And I need not have been worried because there is a save point just here.
You are young.
I was being paranoid.
You have dealt death, but it is not yet a great mill wheel in your mind. Age perceives it more fully as it grinds away the shell of life. To rise above
Grima is
the
tough.
shadow, you must first learn stewardship of others, whose destiny
He
hangs
wasn't.
in the
He wasn't
balance.
much in the movie.
This has always been the fate of those who wish to turn base desire toward noble purpose. Saruman has seen beyond the cycles to the greater purposes of life, but he chooses to turn the wheel faster to forward his greed. You are grist in his mill, Gondorian. But you are fated to grow again.
Video says Saruman killing people to increase productivity, basically. Yes, Pablo. So that's why I said please no spoilers. Haste. Haste yourself. They're only slaves, Ramsay, says Dwalki. Mana restore. Shield. It's getting harder and harder to justify using anything other than these three, though. The other two are just too flimsy. Damage. Haste man. He still needs to do the dodge and hit rate one. Earthwall does its thing. Earthwall does its thing. So now the hit rate and dodge, we're all buffed up. The only thing we need to do is haste the dwarf. Haste dwarf. Everyone has all the buffs. Give you a dot if we can. Earthwall gets in the way. Earthwall runs out. Earthwall runs out. Dot him. Basic axe just to try and level up his skill tree. Her wall runs out. Win. Snowborn's Great Hall lies beyond its gates. They open by a winch atop each hilltop, but treachery has let invaders inside. The dodge one first. The shield. Haste yourself. The wall doing its thing. Glorious counterattack. Now the mana one. And then finally the damage one. You need to haste him still? Him still. And then the dwarf, and then we're all done. So that's the might, and you're done. Buffing complete. Haste dwarf. Your buffing complete. Fireball jutsu. I guess just the normal attack. Learned his next skill. Dot. Miss. Miss. Try again. There we go. Boom. Level up, level up. Not quite a level up. 2 out of 3. Super shield. Haste yourself. The dodge one. That's potentially worrying. Well, Earthwall does its thing so far. That got through the Earthwall in one attack. Now the damage one. So we still need the mana regen one. And we're good to set up a new wall. Everyone has been attacked. Who needs haste? Man needs haste. And dwarf needs haste. Still, we have anti-Urukai attack for you. It's getting close. Anti-Urukai attack on you. Big heal. Him. He says, don't attack me, bro. Okay, we'll kill the wizard first then. Damage over time. He says, really, really don't attack me, bro. I say, okay. Damage over time the wizard with 2 kinds of damage over time. No, he cast the the reflect thing on the other guy. I didn't know he could do that. So that's new info. Then we just have to accept the reflect damage. He needs a big heal. Big miss. Oh! Triple critical. Big heal man. Anti-Urukai you. Big miss. He dies of his dot. Revive. Hello, new skill. This game was too hard for child Finboy. G'day, welcome Finboy. Axe. Dot. Anti-Urukai attack. Win. Although the reflect damage was nasty at the end. Now is the perfect time to prove your mastery and how much you've improved. New wool captain's cloak for Berethor. New video.
Long has Saruman infiltrated the councils of Edoras, and now all of his poisons are hatching. Dreamer Wormtongue covets much as he weakens the court of Theoden. From within and without, Rohan withers. Eomer was the last bulwark against the tide. Now to survive, he must abandon his king. The will of Rohan will break. It will become weak and fall prey to Saruman's armies. I shall enter Edoras with Aragorn. Together we shall cure this evil.
I don't know that... You really did all the work there, Gandalf. Anyway, movie says... King being corrupted, need to anti-corrupt him in order to... save the day. A speed... and I guess a hit chance, although it never seems to miss. He doesn't seem to miss very often, despite not having the highest dex. A bit more health for you. 1 strength, 1 speed. Him, strength, const. We want to get his con to 100, and there were new people who had learnt new skills, and there was a new piece of equipment. She apparently has a new sword that it wants me to think about. The current one is 31 plus 3. The new one is 34 plus 3. I guess it is slightly better. He has a new brooch. Instead of slight resistance to all kinds of damage, it's still slight resistance to all kinds of damage. 16 armor, 14 armor, but slightly more stats. Yeah, slightly more stats. Brooch, fine. And then nothing for you. But I thought we had a cloak. Maybe it's him? Okay, it's him. Instead of 6, it's 13. Twice as good. Yes, please. And then there was new skills. Uncounterable attack, or stunning attack, or ignore armor attack. So many of the enemies have counter now that the one that says no counter is somewhat tempting. We've almost finished learning retreat. He did finish learning I can't be feared, so we can either increase his dodge, his health. No, no, no. Take 2 actions? Why would you do anything other than that one? And then for this... Apparently there's still a little bit of that you're learning. For her... She's still learning Yoink Mana. Better Haste. The other kind of haste thing, the push person to next turn rather than generic haste. Insta-haste. 2 attacks will mean we get hit by twice as much reflected damage until we learn the uncounterable attack. End thing and Dispel is getting towards being learnt. And then you are still learning your axe thing, you are still learning the bigger fireball, you are still learning to be healthier. And we don't care about that. For you, we're never using you, or you, or you, or you, so it doesn't really matter. And the same with her, we don't like her, we don't like her, she's too flimsy. Okay, done. Twirly the gates open. I was kind of thinking there'd be a chest over there. You couldn't tell if she was flimsy or if I had under-leveled her. She started at the same level with my people, and she's just so flimsy. She can take 1 hit, but she cannot take 2. And that's just... She does fantastic damage, and she has, like, fantastic action rate. But she can't take a hit. Save. So, no, I'm abandoning her. She can be permanently benched as far as I'm concerned. That might come back to bite me in the butt where we are forced to use her at some point and I have to go back and level her, but until then, my life is much easier. Haste yourself. Counter. My counter was far more damaging than his actual attack. Damage. Damage buff. Magical shield, which gives us time to finish buffing up. The dodge one. Haste Buffman. He still needs to do the regain mana one. Earth Wall does its thing. Dodge. Earth Wall does its thing. Counter. Haste the dwarf. Everyone is hasted. And we now have all the buffs that we care about done. We may go on the offensive. She can be a monster with her guaranteed crits, but it's not worth the trade-off when the others can be just about as good. Fireball. The one that's almost dead. Why am I not surprised that Vama knows everything about this game as well? Elite Orcman with the anti-orc attack. Boom! And then we're still trying to teach her her counter attack, so I meant to use her normal attacks. Vama knows. Has much eldritch knowledge. New VOD.
Has not the power nor cunning to bar my entry. His men possess neither the strength nor will to master my companions. Saruman cannot withstand the power of the true white wizard.
Yeah, Finn boy.
He shall be cast down. His spells broken. The King of Rohan is the first restored.
He de-ages in real time.
Now you must help his people escape the coming storm.
21 even. It's a full adult. Okay. The video clip was Gandalf mind controls the king. Which is weird because we aren't actually up to the king yet. Like, we're still fighting our way up the hill to him. Kind of. The dodge one goes first. Yeah, that is somewhat scary, but at least they're only medium ones and not the Uruk-hai. Haste yourself first. Earth Wall Jutsu. Doton! The birds get all the way through the wall on their first hit. Then we do attack. And lastly we do the mana restore. You haste Buffman. Then lastly, haste the dwarf. Mana restoring one. So now we're one haste away from full buff, which is to say, done. Bird attack. Ow. Earth wall. A 3-hit attack, you say? Well, let's try out that instead of the 2-hit. 1, 2, 3. Earth wall runs out on the dwarf. Big heal. Man. All the way to full. No, you've got enough mana. We can afford to use Fireball with you. I want to get your bigger Fireball. She needs to be doing her these to try and unlock her counter. Big miss. Is her counter even making any real progress? Ooh, does that mean that we finished? Yes, she now knows her super haste. And we get to pick between the last two. Do we want water horses? Summons a great water spirit who will strike and damage many foes. So presumably this is just water... It's surf instead of water gun. It's water gun whole enemy team. Or... team full heal. Or at least team big heal. I think team big heal has to come first, unfortunately. She's still earning good haste. Where's her other one? Didn't she have a counter? I thought she had a counter. No, she doesn't get one. Okay, I'm wrong. I've been thinking she had one this whole time. And it's just, oh, it's going to be coming soon. Nope. Now we do the other side. Might be sensible to activate the zoomy mode for this, because it's actually quite a long walk. Zoomy. Meow. Wizard and 3 biggins. And the wizard immediately says, "Don't attack me." Well, we immediately say wall. No, dispel his stupid "don't hurt me, bro" thing. Counter. Hit rate and dodge rate. No! I want your wizard gone. Stop making him invulnerable. Well, have reflect thing. Boo! Okay, maybe we just kill the others first then. Anti-Urukai, you. And we have better action economy. It's 3v3. They're all obsessed with their reflects. I don't know if it works on magic, so let's just test that. No, it looks like it only works on physicals. We have Company Valor, we don't have Company Might. Earth Wall is doing its thing. They've all got the stuff, so I'd rather set up our mana regen and wait till Elf can disenchant someone. Her Earth Wall runs out. So does yours. Give 2 allies an attack. She tends to use water gun when we say that. Ow, so much reflect. We kill them, but we also reflect ourselves to 1 hit point. All my buffing undone. How many goes do you want to get? They got like 5 goes in a row there. Game over. Well, we're gonna have to walk to the other side of the village again. Yoink. Okay. Haste yourself. Bloody reflect people. The dodge rate one. Haste him. We only need 1 more haste. We've got Valor. We need to set up Strength. Thank you for waking up the dwarf. Ow! Anti-Urukai, one of the ones that doesn't have Reflect. Big heal him. Anti-Urukai, the one that doesn't have Reflect and is weak. She is going to disenchant the weakened one. Now I face a real question. In theory, we should haste the dwarf, but I feel like healing up main man is the more important. Anti-Urukai, the weakened one. The stun is lasting forever? Yeah, the dwarf is being stunned forever. But they did it twice, so maybe it's 2 in a row rather than 1 stun. Sleep, sleep. The stun undoes the sleep if it even went through anyway. Can I have a go? Wall. Counter, please. No, not allowed. That gets rid of his wall. She needs to heal herself. She could heal either of these. The dwarf needs it more. Big heal, main man. Now do you get to counter? Still no. The Murder of Crows, it does a lot of damage. Dot him. Good. His wall absorbs it. She now needs to preferably disenchant you, so that we can dot you. Good. So now they should both die just passively. And anything else is just a bonus, so we'll train up our fireball. She had a... Can I do that on... No, I can't do it on mine to remove the sleep. Fair enough. There we go. Remove negative status effects. Does sleep count? Yes, yes it does. And if you could stun him so that he doesn't murder or throws us more, please. Stun them. They die of their dot. What a gun! Win. Okay. Any level ups? No level ups. Also, she's out of mana, so we're going to need to start with the mana gaining for the whole party buff, rather than, as we usually do, the dodge and hit rate one. Oh, nice crit. Eh. Nah. I'd rather you set up a cleaving wound on them. But we miss. Stupid bloody counterattacks. That's doing too much damage. Mana. I'm a little worried, but haste herself. This is my favorite Final Fantasy game. I did like the one where you had the class switching and they were less obnoxious about forcing you to do it. Was it 5? Orcbane or... No, we should do the dodge thing. Ooh, gosh. He doesn't have enough... She doesn't have enough mana. That's gonna have to do. Whoa! We've set up Fellowship and Company. We need Might. It was Company Valor, so we need Company Might. She needs to heal herself. Okay. You are now good for orc smushing there. Does it say what the enemy effects do? No, you just have to learn them. You can see the list of what they are here. You can bring up a list of active effects, but you just have to know that Fell Blades means what, or Weeping Blade means damage over time. Water gun that guy, and then they're completely gone. Then it's 3v3. Do the one that doesn't have the reflecty shield. She needs to heal herself. You can orc kill Elite Orcman. Good. Ow! Big heal yourself. Healer's first job is to keep themselves alive. Reset up the wall, because the wall on everyone has gone. And now that it's 3v2, we are safe, and we should be able to heal up as well. You need to dispel one so that we can actually attack them. Which leaves you open to orc killing them. And you, then big heal dwarf. That gets absorbed by the earth wall. Even if he sets up his reflect again now, he should die from, yep, dot. Last guy. Dispel them. No reflect. Anti-Urukai attack. Big miss. Swing and a miss. Counter, but counter should get eaten by Earthwall. It does kind of half, but half not. Now he needs a dedicated heal. Train up our Fireball. Big heal. Main character man. Anti-Urukai attack. And then probably Fireball, Water Gun, win. Oh god damn it, not another Reflect. But we know Reflect doesn't work against Water Gun. So, nya. A new hat for Elf Girl? Yes. 42 versus 55. That one does 1 strength, 1 dex. This one does slightly more, so it's better at stats and better at armor. A new fancy shield for you? Yes, and new Vambraces. 10 goes to 12. And instead of the dwarf shield of 14 plus 1 con, we have 23 plus 1 speed plus 1 dex. Even ancient game facts don't seem to list the enemy effects. They do include the enemies. Okay, they give you the Pokedex. You can do that. That's an ability of one of the characters. The Ranger character has a Pokedex ability. But we aren't using him because he is too flimsy. So we start with the dodge. say haste yourself so that you can then haste others quicker. You set up the wall, giving us time to buff, buff, buff. Throw spell, which is going to instantly eat through the wall. But of the dwarf, so meh. Dwarf is the tankiest out of all of us. We've got Valor, we need Might. Haste. Buffman. And then he needs to cast the Give Everyone Mana Back one. Counter. The Crows. Gets rid of his wall and does a little bit of chip damage. Finally, we set up Mana Restore. She needs to haste the dwarf, and then all our buffing is done. We're ready to go into offense mode. Cleaving Wound the Wizard. Anti-Orc the Wizard. Heal up main man. Dot this guy. He didn't quite die, but he probably dies to his dot at the start of his next attack. Yep. Anti-Orc Q. Good work. Almost some level ups. We did get 1. 2, actually. You. I feel like I need to do your health again. And her. She could also use some health. Morgwyn, you only get health because you are so flimsy. Now we can do the right side Highgate. Which is to say, possibly Zoomy time. So, Zoomy, 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 Zoomy. Zoomy. Haste yourself. Counter. Earth Shield. Counter. But the counter... The Reflect even causes damage on counter, which is a bit rough. Restore mana. 2 of the 3 have damage reflecty crap. Haste him. And then we're 1 haste away from full buffing. We've got neither of yours. We need Company Valor and Company Might. Company Might. Okay, so his job is done. And her job is done. They're basically Scots. So are the dwarves, though, Hi-Fi Panda. Okay, quad attack. The Uruk man currently has nothing. 1. Big miss. She needs to heal dwarf. The Dunlings can be the Welsh. Okay, cleave him. So even if he sets up a reflect again... Oh, no, we get a crit and just insta-kill. Water gun, you, because you're trying to hide behind your reflecty shield. And then there was 1. He has more mana than he knows what to do with, so just triple attack. Casual, almost 10k damage. Although the reflect effect did nasty things to him. Level up, level up. You. It's always more health. 1 speed, 1 dex, 1 strength. Why did your con go up by 1 when I didn't level it? 2 speed? And for you... Constitution, because I hate how flimsy you are. New something. We zoomy a bit. Haste thyself. The dodge one first. The shield. The shield does its thing. The mana restoration. Haste him. Gosh, it's gonna be lovely when she gets her ultimate haste. Haste dwarf. Hasting all complete. Attack damage 1. All buffing now complete. Try and dot the strong one. Fail. Try and anti-Urukai the strong one. Try and dot the strong one. Heal up, main man. And heal up the dwarf. Would be nice to come out of this on full health. Or at least close enough to it. Go. Close enough to it. Beautiful. New video.
Theoden will not stay at Edoras. It's vulnerable, he knows this. They will flee to Helm's Deep, the great fortress of Rohan. It is a dangerous road to take through the mountains. They will be slow. They will have women and children with them.
My servant has failed. He could not reclaim an item of great value to me. Let the wargs decide his fate. Worm, you will have your revenge upon him. I shall have mine upon the world of men.
Okay. Saruman was evil, 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 and the horse people are retreating to their mountain fort. Okay, and when zoomy time. Meow. Meow. We should go to the front of the level and save. We've done 2 zones in a row. Save. Lovely. Let's assume that we have to go this way first. Okay. No, we can't go there. But it looks like we're ready. Great Hall reached. And there is a convenient save point. Almost as though there's going to be a bosso in here.
We are trapped once again.
But now the worm is here with us. Tell me, Grima, why do you betray your kind? Is it for wealth? Power? Subservience to Saruman?
That is a lie. Saruman the White has ever been.
Okay, his lips are a bit
His
creepy.
voice saps the will. He used it to gain entrance.
Yes, he obeys my will. You do not, Gondorian.
fell sorcery works here, my friend.
Perhaps if I slay your servant, I shall find my freedom.
Okay, 3 people. Scent of flesh. Some sort of buff. Cast haste on yourself. Cast dodge. He doesn't seem to do a scary amount of damage. He does a fairly respectable amount of damage. Shield. The counter didn't do much. Next we want damage. And lastly we want the mana restore. Ropes of Shadow. No idea. Haste. Man. Man needs to do mana restore. I think we're going to get sick of them screaming in this fight. And finally, hey... No! That was meant to be the dwarf! That's a wasted cast. No! Oh well. Yeah, we're going to get so sick of them screaming in this fight. Okay, haste, go. Now all the hastes are done. And now all the buffs are done. So begin killing his side guys. Anti-Urukai, you. That was very resistant. We were doing like 2,000 or 3,000 damage to the ones outside. Heal him up. Cleaving wound, the one that we've already somewhat damaged. Nice crit, but not much damage. Earthwall does its thing. Anti-Uruk him. Saruman's Shadow. Ooh, it steals all of your mana. That's, that is a mighty not nice effect. Water gun, that one. Surely you're on the edge of death now. Axe. Yeah, it is on the edge of death, so we will make sure that... I don't have enough mana for that. Wait, I do have enough. Ah, he's not allowed to use spells while he's chainy thinged. Okay. Well then, start cleaving the other side's one. So now it has dot. You're not allowed to use yours, so just normal attack. Good, we're down to 1 guard. Does he have his... He's got Weeping Cleaving Wound, so might as well armor reduce him, or else reduce its attack rate so we don't have to hear its honking as much. Learned his next attack. Anti-Uruk him. She's not allowed or any of her special things. He's cripplinged, so he could be mountain? No, we could mountain though. Double. 1, 2. Normal attack, because she's busy being disabled. Anti-Urukai you, it might even kill. Not quite. Plain old Dwarven Cleave. Big miss. It dies from its dot. We're down to just the guy. Multi-hit him. Boom, boom, boom. She's just forced a normal attack. Cleaving wound him. Big miss. No mana for her. Yeah, we understand. Triple attack again. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no. Boom, boom, miss. Cleave. I want the dot. Good. She has no mana. You might as well double attack. Big miss. Normal attack for her. Triple attack for you. Big miss. Normal attack for her. Double attack for you. Denethor is the one supposed to be on fire. Ooh. Ooh, she gets to exist again. Welcome. Wounding strike. Now he has 2 dots. And GG. Only 1 level up? That's kind of disappointing. A new sword, a new chainmail, and a new Koos?
The courtesy of this hall has diminished of late.
Oh, he's not actually defeated.
The worm lives.
He has a phase 2.
This power here is broken.
So is much of Snowborn. But what survives is because of you. I owe you much. We cannot tarry here. We must reach the high road.
Liberate Snowborn. Quest complete. View new video.
You are close now to Helm's Deep, Rohan's ancient refuge. From here, there is no further retreat. Saruman sends his 10,000 Uruk-hai here to shatter Rohan's future. The defenses must hold. That is why I call you here, Gondorian. This is your first test of this great war. The maiden whose life you saved will have her future changed here as well. And within this fortress, your dwarven friend will find his destiny. For for the ranger who befriended him long hoped to reach this fortress. Inside lies more than you can imagine.
Video basically says, fought good. And that opens the gate to the right that we couldn't go through before. Alright, and I think that makes a very sensible place to save and to cut. Cool. Cheers all. Thanks for joining. We're still enjoying this. I see no reason not to expect more of this in the future, but that is it for now. Peace.